Good morning, sorry it's a little bit late, been a bit crazy here this morning. So I'm inside the Tivoli ELX, just quickly run through what you've got in the cockpit. There is a good video already on YouTube which I'll send you the link to for the car. So this button here is responsible for folding in and folding out your electric windows, and if you keep the switch in the center position when you lock and unlock the door, the windows will go in and out. That's to move the glass in the mirror itself. Front electric windows, rear electric windows, and then you have door and window locks. So once you go over 20 miles an hour, the doors will automatically lock on the car so nobody can get in or out, and you just press this little button here to let people in or out. So that's pretty so straightforward. Even your headlight leveling, the parking sensors, front parking sensors on or off button. If you're driving along in traffic, you don't want those beeping all the time. And then above that in the center is the electronic stability control, which is the safety system built into the car to keep you on the straight and narrow. Right side of the steering wheel is your cruise control. So pretty simple. Get up to the speed you need to go to, press the cruise on, nudge to set, and then you're in cruise control, and then you can accelerate in 1 mile an hour sections by pushing that or holding on it and going up more than that. You can cancel by the off button or by pressing the brake. So pretty straightforward. Windscreen wipers all on here, front and rear. You do have auto rain sensing wipers, so you switch it to auto, you just nudge the lever down one and that will be if it rains they'll start working, etc. If you go down again double speed, down again faster again. So that's what that's for on that side. This side we have our indicators and our light system. Again, you have an auto light, so you have daytime running lights anyway, but you have the facility for the auto lights to come on and off without you touching them. And then on the left hand side of your steering wheel you have your volume controls for your stereo, your hands free for your phone, and then your seek and mode for changing the way your stereo behaves. Center of the screen, the dash here is your screen. So you have the radio, so you have volume control there and here on the stereo. You have lots of FM stations, so 12 in total, and then 6 AM as well. By pressing the mode button here, you come up with a sub menu. So if you wanted TomTom, you press that and your map system comes up. You can then drag that around like any touch screen. You've got zoom in and zoom out on there, and then there's also a little arrow to change it to a 2D map. If you want to go into setting your sat nav up, there's two ways of doing it. You can press the little buttons here, which will bring up that screen. It's pretty simple. You just press search, tap in the address that you want. So typical, that's where I live, and there's a, let's go a different one, EX. So it's going to find the address you're looking for, it's going to work out the route that you need. Press the little steering wheel there, it will say let's go up in the top corner, and off you go. You drive off, and you can say, you can zoom in on that when you want. When you've finished your trip, you press the same 3 buttons. Your current route is then illuminated, you press that and clear route, and then that route is gone. So that's the TomTom in a nutshell. Back to the screen, you've got an iPod section, so if you plug in an iPod or a USB media point, that's on there. And then you've got your Bluetooth for your phone and Bluetooth for your music, so you just connect your phone up as per normal, just follow the process through, and then your calls and things will come up on the screen, your contact list, all that comes up on there. Here we've got lane departure warning, so you can keep yourself in lane. You've then got a setting here which changes the weight of the steering wheel. So I don't know if you can see that in the center, it says comfort, now it says normal, now it says sport. That just makes the steering wheel a little bit firmer or lighter depending on what you want. The trip button beside here will change what's happening in that big screen. So then you have outside temperature, cluster settings. We can do things like changing the colour. Oh, hang on, let's go back. Colour settings of the little circles there. So I think we've got white, red, yellow, blue, a deeper blue, and off altogether. So that's what you can do on there. And then there's things like illumination and a warning sound and all that. So a little sub menu on there. After cluster settings is tyre pressures, so when you're driving it will register the tyre pressures for you. You've then got a trip A, a trip B, a distance to how far you've got on in your fuel tank, and your average MPG as you're doing it at the time, or a digital readout, and then your lane keep assist tell you if it's on or off, and a clock. Also in the centre there you've got the engine temperature, your miles travelled, so this one's 34,983, and your fuel setting on the right hand side. Going over here we've got demist for your rear windscreen, and then your heating system here. So your fan is on the outside, aircon's in the middle, you've got recycled air all straight in air, dual zone climate, so you've got your temperature controls down here. So at the moment with the dual light on, we're on separate temperatures. If I take the dual off, then we change both sides. Mode is literally just the changing of the direction of the airflow, and then we've got on and off, and another temperature control the other side. And then these two switches down here are for your heated seats. You literally go heat temperature 1, heat temperature 2, so nothing too serious there. And 6-speed manual gearbox. When we put it into reverse, your reversing camera comes up there with your markings. Far yellow lines would be about 2 meters off the object behind you. The amber ones would be about 5 feet, and the red ones would be about 18 inches. The white line at the bottom of the screen is actually the bumper of the car, so you can get really close to see what's going on there. You've got a auto dipping mirror, so if someone comes up behind you with bright lights, it's going to go dark on you. Somewhere to hide your sunglasses, individual lights or door lights, whichever you prefer. A very large glove box with your wallet and your locking wheel nuts in there. Yeah, really nice leather interior. It's a push button start, which is there, which now switched off. Privacy glass, diamond cut alloy wheels, front and rear parking sensors, reversing camera obviously. You've got a storage tray underneath here, and then underneath there is a space saver tyre as well. Your seats recline, and if you can see that one, they recline about 1 inch. So you've got a different position there in the seats if you want. This is a really clean car. Hopefully that'll answer most of your questions. If you've got any more, then give me a call obviously.